everybody, it's day 29 of 3131. After this, there's two more movies to go, and we're done for this year, done for everything Halloween. All the podcasts are up, everything's great, and I can go back to not necessarily doing this every day. So I decided that, I've got three things left. So I know what the last movie is going to be for the whole thing, but I'm still trying to figure out the last two. So I went through a couple different things. I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch Ninja Scroll. I haven't seen Ninja Scroll in forever. Kind of is in that horror aspect, but I was like, you know what? No, I've seen that quite a bit, so I don't want to watch that again. Then I found on Tubi there's like a Night of the Living Dead reanimated thing. And I started to kind of watch it, and I was like, I'm basically just watching Night of the Living Dead. It's cool that it has a bunch of different animators doing different interpretations and everything of it. That's fine. And so I went down my little rabbit hole of random anime that people have suggested that are like horror anime. And so that's where today's comes from. Now, this is a really long name. For the movie purposes, it goes by Karura Mau, okay, but it's like Hengen, Taima, Yakou, Karura Mau, Nara Onryou Emaki. I probably fucked that up. It is huge. So, yeah. What the fuck am I talking about? This is on YouTube, by the way. The fan sub is on YouTube, and it made me really pine for like the old days of how I used to get my anime, with people like trading videotapes around, and then you would have, made sure you had two VCRs so that you could dub it, and so that you could keep a copy, and then they would get their copy back and everything like that. It's how I saw a lot of things. It's how I saw Bastard for the first time. It's how I saw some questionable stuff like Dragon Pink. But those things just like pop up with these, and so the big question when you want to watch this for yourself is, how exactly do you stop an evil priest from summoning a bunch of demons from the Nara period 1,000 years ago and stop that destruction? Why you get two twin schoolgirls to come and do it for you. That's basically the premise. You have these two girls that are like, spirit vanquishers, and they go to this like remote village, and they're building some giant gate type thing that's going to house a bunch of spirits, and they're trying to figure out, because this assemblyman died and he was killed by like a curse murder, which is not illegal and can't be punished for some reason. Hey, look, it's Charlie. And so since this is going on, they get called there, and they can fight against the spirits with all the other people there. It's interesting because, of course, you have to have like the one serious girl, and you have to have the one like bubbly dumb girl. It's very stereotypical. This is like late 80s stuff. It has some really interesting gore, some very slow, like, you're gonna watch this. You want to watch a girl's like fingernails separate and her hand become all deformed and blood everywhere. Yeah, you can watch it, but you're gonna have to watch it in slow motion, because we're gonna show you it to emphasize the point. And that was always like a big thing, like back in the day with like, especially like these 80s animes, when they wanted to go super gory, it was always in slow motion so they could show you every popping piece of flesh, every sinew that gets torn, all that stuff. Like, that's what you get with this. But then you get some really like dumb, like high school bubbly girl stuff. It's so ridiculous. But it's fun. It's fun. And even though it's only like an hour and 18 minutes, it feels a little longer than that. And that's a little bit of a knock against it. But I mean, if you're just looking for something different or something a little more old school, and you want to get those like that horror aspect, which it has a good horror aspect to it, and definitely with the gore and the demons and the spirits and stuff like that, definitely give this a check out. I think that it'd be worth it. So, overall, I'm gonna give this 3 out of 5 displaced fingernails. So, yeah. All right, 2 more movies left to go. I wonder what we're going to watch tomorrow. I guess you're going to have to be back to figure it out. All right. Take care, guys, and see you soon.